I got a new helmet. Yes, the wait is over. The red helmet is finally back on the Her Two Wheels channel. If you guys were wondering what was going on with the helmet in the first place, the brand new Rokform Atlas 4.0 in the crimson color came back from the 2.0, and I was very excited about it. I'm realizing this video might be a bit overexposed. So yes, the crimson came back in the Rokform 4.0. Unfortunately and fortunately, this is actually a really good thing, my size changed again. So Rokform obviously spent a lot of time, a lot of investing, a lot of scientific research into ways to improve the Atlas line of helmets and just make them safer overall. So they officially added a ton more safety features into this helmet, including all of the cushions, the pads, everything that goes on the inside. I needed to go up a size because I put a medium helmet on and about got stuck. So I requested a large. This is a new large Rokform, and they have been incredibly back ordered. Obviously, there's manufacturing issues all over the globe, and Rokform is no subject to that. So in today's video, I have to set up my new helmet to go motovlogging. And as you can see here, I already took the time. I took the cheek pads and everything out, but I installed my brand new, it is the, here, I'll show you. It is the Harley-Davidson version of the Senna 50S. This is my Bluetooth communication device, and gracious enough that Harley sent me one of these because I really love the black. The traditional Sennas are kind of like that brushed silver color, and they're fine. I never had an issue, but black and red, yeah, this looks really good. So I took the time to get that all installed because it's a little more intensive than just slapping a camera onto this. But that's what we're gonna do in today's video. I have a couple things I need to add to my bike, to my helmet, and just overall to my gear list so that I can continue making YouTube videos. And I know this video isn't gonna be very popular, but there is gonna be at least one of you that finds value in how I set my helmet up. So let's get into it. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but if you saw this clip, and if you've been watching previous videos, you'll know that I'm pretty fed up with GoPro. Now, that's not to say I'm never gonna use GoPro again. I do think they're an incredibly high quality camera. I've just had issues of reliability. I've had audio issues with them, and I've had lots and lots of irreplaceable footage get ruined, damaged, and it's really been hard for me to go to these amazing places that I'll probably never visit again in my life and miss out on capturing content because the GoPros are glitchy. So I want to let you guys know I am very grateful that Insta360 sent me one of their brand new action cameras. This is the Insta360 RS. And the reason Insta360 is just the name of the brand. So it gets super confusing when they start naming their products like Insta360 and it's not a 360 camera. But the cool thing about this camera right here is, let me take some of these off. It is a modular digital camera. So right here, this is the battery. This is huge. This is a giant battery compared to the current camera that I film with, which is a GoPro Hero 8. They're just, these batteries are useless. Now in the Hero 9s and the 10s, the batteries are much bigger, and I don't really have an issue with battery life in those ones, but in the Hero 8, it's a nightmare. On top of that, you have a modular camera. So this piece is the actual brains of the action camera. It's the computer basically, and this is the lens. The cool thing about them being separating, I have this, which I haven't even taken out of the packaging yet. There's two lenses, one on the front, one on the back. You slap these together and all of a sudden it's a 360 camera. So I got access to an all-in-one action camera, and I'm very excited to give this camera a try on my motovlogging events. And that's what's gonna happen at the end of this video. So stay tuned, we're gonna slap this all together and go ride. Now, something else I want to talk about, comparing these two cameras specifically, and this is mostly a video of just how I set up my Motovlog helmet. This isn't actually a gear review because I've never used this yet, so just bear with me. Neither of these cameras have microphone inputs. You have to put a mic adapter into both of these cameras. So let's talk about the mic adapters really quick. GoPro's mic adapter. It's enormous, it's huge. You have your GoPro and then your mic adapter, and you plug it in like this, and this little thing just dangles and gets in the way. It's not very flexible, it is not waterproof, and it's just kind of a real pain in the ass to work around. Meanwhile, Insta360, this is the mic adapter. Tiny little, yeah, this is the mic adapter. Plugs right into the side, and you plug in your microphone. So just wanted to get that out of the way, talk about why I am switching or potentially switching over to the Insta360. We'll see how it goes after recording with it for a few times, but as of right now, I'm just really at my wit's end with the unreliability of GoPro. I'm not being sponsored to say this, I am not being paid. They did send me this camera for free, but other than that, I'm fed up. Now, whether you're actually setting up your own Motovlog helmet or you're just watching this video for fun, I appreciate you. And if you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button because we're gonna hit the road here soon. And I'm needing to get this done because I'm ready to ride. A couple things, well, it's actually a lot. You're gonna need a lot if you wanna do this the exact same way I do. But there are multiple ways to do a Motovlog helmet setup, and I have made previous videos. You can check that out right here. So, a couple things that I need. Obviously, I need the mount that goes on the front of the helmet, a microphone, lots of 3M and mounting little hardware things, a million zip ties, a clamp. I got some tape here. I don't really know if I'll need it, and a headlamp because I'm blind as a bat. And when I'm digging through my helmet, I can't see anything. Oh, and you'll need a helmet. Got mine. So the first thing I do before I do anything, let's see here, make that straight on camera. It looks like the helmet's crooked. That's because the Senna, this base piece, makes it sit crooked and not flush. But the first thing I like to do, literally doing this with my eyes closed, I prefer to go ahead and put my action camera on the piece, tighten her up. So officially on the arm, it does feel heavy. This is a lot heavier than just the 8 that I use. So obviously with the housing and everything, it is bigger, but hopefully that means battery life is longer. So I like to just kind of put this on the side of the helmet and see where I'm going to need to rotate it. Personally, I prefer having the camera on the front of the helmet like this. So you get like a very first person impression of what the heck I'm looking at. So after I decide how I'm gonna mount this, I gotta get my little, oh, this one's already open. A curved mount like this one, if you can't see it. I'm really, really capturing quality content with this video. But yeah, find all of your little sticky pads, your little curved mounts, figure out which one is gonna work best for you, and then let's get mounting. So the real trick to how I obtain such a quality grip, I believe, and especially since this new action camera is slightly heavier, I put a piece of 3M tape on the inside of my clamp and then a piece of 3M tape on the actual helmet. So I double up with the tape, the stickiness. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Once I find the area I want to place the tape, wipe the helmet down real nice and good like. And then honestly, you guys, this is the hardest part, is just making sure it's centered. Which is gonna be hard for me to make sure it's centered because I just added the Senna to it and now my helmet is sitting all crooked. So I'm gonna hang it off this side. All right, let's see if this helps. There we go, I'm just hanging it off the side of the table. Okay. There should be good. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but just trust the process. And kind of show you what I'm doing. So there's a little piece of tape right here. Gently placing it on there. Hopefully not getting a whole lot of air bubbles in there because you want as much surface contact as possible. Okay, so I have this piece of tape already on, this piece of tape already on. I put this on. Super crooked, so yay, go me. My camera's probably gonna sag now. The next thing I'm gonna wanna do is put both of them together, like that. And to do that, I'm really upset at how crooked I put this on. So before I tape both of these together, or adhere them together, I need them to get warmed up. So if you can see, I've stuck this piece on right here. And then I use these bad boys. So since it is two stickers together, I clamp it down for a little while. And I'll leave it sit like that for a little while.
1 hour later.
Okay, it has been a little over an hour. I just took the clamps off and it looks like everything is settling pretty well. So the next step is popping the camera on, seeing what it looks like. Oh. That is not so bad. I thought it looked really, really crooked. I'm sure it'll sag a little over time, but I'll go ahead and throw the helmet on and show you. Okay, now I don't have my cheek pads in, so it's very loose, but I'm looking at it on the screen. It looks pretty good. I like having it up to my eye level because I can see when the actual camera turns on, which is important to me. Not too bad. Let's wire up the microphone and finish the job. So there is a lot of extra cable here, cord. Obviously, I don't need this much for the helmet, but go ahead and plug her in. And before I actually wire it all up, I'm gonna test the mic because I've never used this before. So turn the camera on. Hello. Okay, the mic works. All right, I'm gonna wrap up all of the excess, wire it up through the helmet, put the cheek pads back in, and then hop on the bike. Okay, well I just got my helmet all set up, ready to hop on the bike, but before we hop on the bike, there's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about, some new products that I just got that I'm gonna be trying out here soon. So, you guys know I'm sponsored by Rokform. I love their products, I genuinely do. Their phone cases are amazing, and the magnetic is like the most powerful magnet I've experienced on phone cases that aren't damaging to your phone. Unfortunately, I really like my current phone case because it holds all of my cards. Hi, Midgie. Midgie's here. So I tried the wallet and I didn't enjoy it, so I had to go back to this, like a traditional cheap phone case with a little pop socket here. But I just discovered, I don't know why I didn't notice this before, Rokform actually has an any case adapter. So this is just a sticker that you put on the back of your phone. And if you think that these stickers aren't strong enough, this little pop socket has like literally been through hell and back. And man, these things are strong. So I am going to take off my pop socket, put on this mount, and then I have a couple different mounts here that I have for my bike. So their standard mount isn't big enough for my road glide, so I had to get this one. So yeah, if you guys are interested in anything from Rokform, you can save 25% off by using my affiliate link down in the description. So I'm gonna hurry up and get this all set up, and then we're hopping on the bike. I actually have a couple other Rokform things here that I wanted to show you. So I just, I bought my old man car. I bought my 2004 Honda CR-V, and it doesn't have anywhere to put my phone. So I got this little sticker, suction cup thing. So I'm gonna put my phone up there, and then I have a little charger. So I'm just shocked at the amount of accessories that Rokform actually has that really has nothing to do with motorcycles. This is the standard mount I'm gonna be putting on my Dyna and maybe like the BMW, the R18. And then this one is more adjustable, so it's gonna fit perfectly on my Road Glide. And I really enjoy the sleek look and the minimal style of these phone mounts. I also have this little flip ring. I like my pop socket, so putting this on the back of my phone will still give me that extra like grip to hold my phone with. But for now, I'm gonna unbox this little guy and check it out. Oh, they gave me an alcohol wipe. I was just wondering what I could use to clean my phone with. Look at that, thinking of everything. Nice. All right, let's put it on. Okay, got that open. Defeats the purpose of cleaning. Clean that all off. I went ahead and popped in the little ring mount, and now I am seeing where I want to line it up on my phone case. I think that looks pretty good. Let's give it a go.
Alright, here we are. First person view, the new setup, the adorable little squidgers. Hi mommy, you're so pretty. Look at you next to that plant. Oh my gosh, model. Yes, beautiful. Anyway, this is going on that bike. So that is my BMW R18 Classic, and we're going to be taking a road trip on that bike very, very soon. So time to get a secure way to mount. Oh, look at how beautiful. Rokform does everything with magnets. Alright, let's unbox. Go put it on the bike. Gorgeous. So you have your little main mount here. Obviously you have your little Allen wrench, and then depending on the size of your bars, you have some spacers. I might as well bring everything outside because I don't know if I'll need spacers. Hello, beauty. Dirty. Dirty beauty. Okay. Alright, so luckily I have these nice little tables right here. Stay. Oh my gosh. It's so magnetic. Oh, and I guess I should show you the nice thing about Rokform in general. These are magnets. Look, I actually don't even need a phone mount. It's so strong it would stick right to the bike. That's not going anywhere. But just to be safe, we are going to open this little guy up. Alright, now I do think we might need a spacer just to, you know, protect the handlebars a little bit. So the downside to this right now is if you have multiple bikes, you might just need to go ahead and get a mount for all of your different bikes, because there is no hand twist or any way to really take this off and on without carrying this Allen wrench with you everywhere. Okay, as you can see, we have the mount, and believe it or not, this is actually strong enough to hold it like that without any locking mechanism whatsoever. But you know, this is a $1,500 phone, and we are not ready to take that risk. So let's go ahead and pop this little guy off, just like that, and lock it on. Oh, that was pretty easy. Dude, that looks perfect. There we go. I have my phone. Oh, finally getting ready to go riding. Alright, let's go test out this setup on the road. Woo! Man, sometimes I forget how fast this bike is. Alright, we are officially on the highway, and this is going to be the real test of how good the audio sounds on this camera, and actually how good the vibration is. I can see you guys right now in front of my face, and you're vibrating pretty good. So, interested to see what the stabilization is like, the audio, everything. I obviously cannot tell what it's like while I'm filming, because I can't edit this, but the thing I really enjoy about it is I can clearly see the frame of reference on the camera. So when I turn the camera on, I can tell when it turns on and when it's recording, so that's really nice. The Insta360 does still have the quick start and stop feature similar to GoPro, so all I have to do is press the record button and immediately it turns on and starts recording, instead of having to turn it on first and then press record and remember to turn it off. That's when you get into a lot of issues of forgetting to press record or forgetting to turn it off, and so you kill your battery super fast. And honestly, man, the Rokform case is performing excellent. That thing, like, a lot of people ask about the vibrations on it, and I don't really see my phone vibrating hardly at all. Now remember, I am on a BMW right now, not a Harley Davidson, so that might have something to do with it. But it's just really nice to be able to look down at my phone quickly, glance, and have it right up there in front of me. So definitely a win-win on that multifunctional Rokform case. Okay, time to take it down a little bit of quiet back roads here and talk about it as well. I will say, I talked about how I noticed this camera was a lot bigger than the GoPro 8, and I can feel it on the helmet. I do feel the weight pulling down on the front. I should probably talk about the rear rock in this video too. So you know, I mentioned at the beginning of the video that the Atlas 4.0 has a lot more intricacies built into the helmet than the previous 2.0 and 3.0. I'm actually really excited for the updates they've done to this helmet. There are a few tiny things, just minute tiny things that they've done that I can already tell are going to make a huge difference in my riding capabilities and fatigue level. But right now the helmet still very much needs broken in. Obviously, if you're used to riding with a helmet, you know that there's a big break-in period, usually right around like 1,000 miles, to get the cushions broken in, ride through the rain, sweat in it, all of that stuff, and then you become one with your helmet. And right now this very much still has the new helmet smell. But I'm very happy to have my signature red back. It looks so good in photos, and I've just missed having this like iconic look. Gosh, this bike is fun to ride. Holy gravel. Jeez, dude, that entire corner was just gravel. Anyway, I'm probably gonna hop back on the highway here just to see. Look at all this damn gravel. It's like this city hates motorcyclists. Dude, the power on this thing is just effortless. Oh. And that little windshield up there does an excellent job. I have a feeling the audio is going to be great on this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I'm going to give you a final thought after we hop off the motorcycle, but it just feels so good to get my new motovlog setup done. You know, I've been putting this off and waiting for the shipping delays and waiting for the product and putting it off and waiting for new product, and it just feels good to have it all said and done again.
I was not happy whatsoever with that audio. So I'm actually going to try something different at the end of this video. And this is mostly for me, not you guys. So if you've watched this long, I truly appreciate it. Thank you for sticking around. So I have the mic adapter here. And then right here, if you can see, this is a little tiny lav mic provided by Sena for their intercom system. What the issue with these little microphones are is they are not the like 2mm or whatever, 3mm. I genuinely don't know, you guys. They only have this one little black line. I don't know if you can see that there. They only have this one little black line, and most microphone inputs require at least 2 or 3 of these black lines. So this is an adapter. I'm like looking at my screen to make sure you guys can see it. This is an adapter that I can plug into this little tiny Sena microphone here. And then I plug this adapter into the actual mic adapter, which this is what I did not want to do, because once you have too many plugs interacting with each other, that's when you get audio failures. And truth be told, that is why I don't have it with me. That is why I have stuck with my $10 Xbox gaming microphone for as long as I have. It's just great quality. The issue is it's not very long. If I could find like a 2-foot boom mic, that would be awesome. But yeah, let's go ahead, hop on the bike and see how this works.
Okay, getting back on the highway here. And of course we're behind a lot of traffic, semis going by. Hopefully this audio setup is a wee bit better. To be completely honest, I'm kind of just not happy with my options right now, seriously. I have a giant microphone sticking out of the front of this thing, and it just doesn't look very good. I really don't want to have to go back to my old configuration with the GoPro, because it's just so unreliable. I'm so upset by it. So hopefully riding on the highway right now, I'm excited to get back and see how this does. This is all I needed to do, was take a quick rip.
Well, in all seriousness, I was not happy with that audio either. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video here. I still have a lot to learn about this camera and the setup and the audio quality, but I just wanted to leave this in the video because this is real life. These products are so much trial and error, and it's just not always as easy as you would think it is to just capture normal, good quality videos on YouTube. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until my next one, you be good, and I'll see you later.